So to no one's surprise, PSG won against Liverpool. And absolutely masterclass from Ousmane Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner last year. I mean, the way PSG plays just seems like they're practicing football against everyone. I didn't watch the first half, but I watched the second half, and it was just like, I mean, Liverpool tried. Liverpool, again, tried to shoot, tried to score, tried to turn up the game, but they weren't really clinical in the end. And PSG, man, just, as I said, it just seems like they're just practice. Every team that they face against, they're just practicing. Crazy. Now, we had a very, very, very entertaining game in Spain. We had a very entertaining game at Madrid. This game, I watched it completely. I watched all full 90 minutes. My impressions of this game, especially in the first half, was Barcelona was very threatening. Barcelona was very dangerous. And Lamine Yamal, I mean, man, the way that he just balled out in the first half, the hunger, the pressure, that first goal, is just, that first goal literally summarizes Lamine Yamal's first half. It was the pressure. It was just consistently like pressing the defense line. He won the ball back, ended up passing to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres passed right back to him, and then he went one-on-one goal, and then just like a magnificent, calm composure finish right in front of the goal. And I think Barcelona was very good. Honestly, they were good through the whole entire game, but the first half, I think they really, really had it. They scored their first 2 goals there. Another play that I think did so well was Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres got the assist for Lamine Yamal, and then he went on to score the second goal, tying 2-2 on the aggregate. And Barcelona the whole entire time looked very threatening. They looked very good. They looked very dangerous the whole entire 45 minutes. Attacking, counter-attack, playing very beautifully in the midfield, on the wings. But sometimes, man, soccer's not all about that. Soccer's about, like, mistakes, is making sure, like, every little aspect of the game is perfect. And sometimes just one counter-attack, you just need one counter-attack, and that's exactly what Atletico Madrid did. I think Atletico Madrid also played very offensively, very good. I would say this game was a very offensive game. I say this is entertaining because it wasn't like pass back and forth. It was more of like attacking back and forth. You wouldn't catch a break. Barcelona will attack, and if it wasn't Barcelona, Atletico Madrid will attack. Atletico Madrid went on to score a beautiful counter-attack goal. They received the ball on the sideline and went all the way down, cross right into the middle. Lookman's beautiful finish, and then they went on to get 3-2 in the aggregate score. The second half, we had a little bit of Barcelona trying to come back, trying to tie the game. They had a really good shot. I'm pretty sure Ferran Torres scored another goal to tie 3-3, but then it was called offsides, was ruled out the goal, and they ended up losing that game. That was really just a major attempt from Barcelona. And another mistake from Barcelona that cost them the game. I think genuinely, if it wasn't for this mistake, they could have still been in the game. They were attacking, they were very offensive, and they were playing very good. But they received a red card. Same exact play as last game against Atletico Madrid. Last man ended up fouling, and then ended up being a red card. 1 man down, and then Atletico Madrid took advantage of that and sealed the game by staying defensive and just going out for it. So it's what I say. Sometimes, man, soccer is all about the mistakes, all about the little perfect situations, and one mistake can cost the game, and that's exactly what happened with Barcelona. They ended up getting 1 red card in the end, 1 less player, and then that was enough for it to seal the game. It was a very physical game. It was a very hard game. I mean, there was 2 players ended up bleeding. Furman, I forgot the other one from Atletico Madrid. I'll show up the images right here. But it was a very physical game. It was a very intense game, and it was a very entertaining game to watch. It was very nice, and I can't wait for tomorrow.